Let's go ahead and start our workout. We're going to start with squats. Toes slightly turn out, knees track with toes. Take it down to a squat.
I'm going to do the jacks.
Try to get a full 90 degrees with your legs on the floor. Almost there. Good, little break. Next one we have are jumping lunges, but we're gonna start a little bit lower impact until we get warmed up. And we're just gonna alternate our lunges here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alternate your lunges. Big push back, getting back to the start position. If this is hard for you, shorten your lunge stance where you're not going as far forward.
Step backwards if you want to.
Yeah, if you have any type of knee issues, going backwards is a great modification for that. Good, next one we have are surfers. Surfers is where you're gonna turn your body sideways from the camera. You're gonna reach down, it may be to your knee, it may be to your calf, or all the way down to the floor. Go, wherever you can reach to. We're gonna switch sides here and take it down. Your chest stays up though. Keep your chest up. If moving side to side makes you dizzy, you can stay at one spot and just alternate the touches there. Almost there, seconds left. Nice. Next one we have are high knees. We're still warming up, so our high knees can totally cut out that jump here and just reach your knees up to your hands. 3, 2, 1, go. Knees up. If you're feeling a little bit warmer, you can speed up your high knees here. Seconds to go. Hang in. Next one, you've got bottom kicks. So you're gonna reach as far as you can behind you with your foot. And we start in 5, 4, 3, shake it off, you got it, and go. You can use your arms too. It helps with balance and getting a little bit more momentum to bring that foot up. So with this standing cardio series, we have 10 exercises, and we're gonna do each of them twice. The second go around, we're gonna do higher intensity modifications. Next one.
Leg cross squat. All right, so high intensity is here in squat, right? Or we can do a low intensity, and you can just squat if you want. You can squat and you can move and squat. All
right, go. Pick your modification here. You can either be with Josh or you can do that plyometric move with me.
We might even swap later on, Mandy.
I'm okay with that. Good job, guys.
Good job, come on. Starting to get warmed up now. 3 seconds. Good. Next exercise, side foot taps, okay? So you're gonna stay in the same place, and opposite hand, opposite foot. All right, so you're gonna tap and tap. All right, we're here for 30 seconds. Each exercise is 30 with a 15-second rest. Let's go. Chest up nice and tall.
If you can't reach your foot, that's okay. Reach for your leg.
breathing, guys. Keep breathing. Next exercise, a plank to frog. So you're just gonna get in this big squat stance here, and we're gonna go out into a plank, right? So here, and this is our frog, right? Modification, you can just step out and step up.
Another modification is just to hold a plank either on the floor or against the wall. Remember that floor or wall plank is a good modification. So find a wall, squeeze your core, and hold a plank for me.
Good. Next exercise, reverse knee lunge to a drive. So you're gonna bring one leg back and drive it up, and then the opposite leg will step back and drive it up.
So big push back with your leg. You can hold on to chair here and explode that knee up. I'm alternating my legs with each explosive move up. So don't be scared to hold on to something if you need the balance check.
Nice, guys, nice. Last one of this set, fast feet. As fast as can you go? We're here for 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Ready? Go.
So your fast feet might be right here where my whole foot is touching down on the floor. That's a great modification too. If you need more higher intensity, my heels are lifted off the floor and I'm moving a little bit faster. So it does take a little bit more balance to lift your heels off the floor. But this is a great modification too. Nice, guys. One round through, one to go. Going back to the squat jacks, if you want to stay with just a squat, you can. If you're ready to amp it up, you can take it here. I like to add my hands, so that's an option too. So you're either going to do a squat and just keep that squat here, or you can do what Josh is doing. So you pick. We want good squats though, so keep your chest up, push your hips away. Let me see it, Doug. Let me see it. There we go.
Nice job.
Looks good. Hey, Otis, I see you. All right, next one we have are jumping lunges, okay? So we were just doing alternating lunges here, alternating lunges forward. If you want more than this, you can add the hop, right? So you can do a switch and a switch, but we don't have to. We can stay with the alternating lunges here. The goal, though, is to keep your chest up. So you can be high intensity with Josh, or you can be lower intensity with me. Nice. Next one we have are surfers. Surfers are where your chests are up. You're going to reach down and switch sides. Reach and switch. Or you can do higher intensity where you reach down and turn. So if reaching down is not an option for you today, you can reach to your knee, your thigh, wherever it is, and then back up. You can stay in one position if you want to. You can totally take out that hop. Come on, let me see y'all move. Reach. Nice. Next one we have are high knees. Lower modification is right here, lifting your knees up and taking out that bounce. Higher intensity off the floor. So pick where your modification is, but remember, these intervals are short, so we should be moving pretty fast. and the balance for me. Go. Bottom kickers. If you need something to hold on to, grab a chair and put it in front of you. Hold on to the wall.
Nice job, man. Let's go.
Higher intensity here with Josh. You're halfway through that cardio series. Keep it moving. Next.
Next one, back over to leg cross squats. Right, again, you can stay in the same spot. You can move with it for lower intensity, but I'm gonna up it and add that jump with a cross in the legs. So here,
Go.
here, here. Follow Mandy for the lower impact. Love it, good job, Mandy.
You got it, come on. Big step over. Big lateral movement with your leg. Big push.
Almost there.
Nice.
Nice, a little bit of a break from that high intensity if you were following me, with a little touch, Opposite foot, opposite arm. Get your water if you need to. Pick back up at your own pace.
So we're reaching for the inside of her foot here. If that is too difficult, I might be reaching for the inside of my thigh. That's okay too. I'm keeping my body moving though. No stopping.
Come on, guys. Stay with us. Next exercise, 3 more in this circuit. Plank frogs, okay? Remember, start in that frog position, and then I'm jumping back, right? You can use the wall. Follow me, guys, for that modification. Follow me if you want.
Go! Find a wall if that is not an option for you today. Plank against the wall for me, okay? Plank against the wall or in the floor if this is not an option. Hurry, get there. You've got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Where are you? Squeeze your core. Woo!
Nice job, guys. Nice job. 2 more with our fast speed circuit. Reverse lunge and knee drive. Okay, here's my movement. If you want to add a little intensity, you can get just a little bit of air with it.
From the side, it looks like this. I'm driving my knee up. I'm alternating the knee drive. So if you need some help with your balance, find a wall, hold onto the wall or a chair. But knee drive up. Drive. Drive. Push. Nice modifications.
Nice. Last one, guys. Fast speed. As fast as you can go. Might not be my speed, might not be Mandy's speed. Work hard, guys. You're only here for a few more minutes. Work hard.
Fast speed can either look like that with Josh, or I'm picking up my feet as fast as I can go, okay? Like this.
Nice job. Love it. Good job,
Big
Mandy.
arms. Big arms. Pump the arms. Pick up the feet. Should be breathing hard. Make it harder. Lift your back heels off the floor.
Nice
Go, go, go.
job. Love it.
Go, go, go. Nice. Now on to Josh with some body weight.
We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to be working for 40 seconds and resting for 20 seconds. The first exercise is the tricep dip. I'll show you the high intensity here, and Mandy can show you the modification. Just come down and dip. Hold it. One.
You can either stay on the floor if you need to, and push up and back down if you need the modification. If not, I'm keeping my hips lifted and I'm only doing my triceps here. Good.
Next one. Donkey kicks. You've still got 15 seconds to relax. I'll show you higher intensity. It's just almost that frog position here, and our lower half is coming up.
So if that's not an option for you today, you can be in this position and just kick one leg up at a time. So that can be your modification. If being down the floor is too hard, you can stand up and just back kick for me, okay? So you have several modifications that you can do. If Josh's modification for the higher intensity is too hard. All right?
15 seconds. Come on, guys.
Hang in there.
Next exercise, swimmers. On your belly, just like you're going for a swim. I wish this was a big pool I was laying in.
All right, so my arms and my legs are moving, okay? I'm lifting, I'm hanging up on my pelvis, so my feet and my arms are not touching the floor. If you need a modification for that, I'm standing, opposite hand and foot is coming back. From the side, it looks like this. So that's a modification for the floor exercise with Josh.
Just moving one half or the other. Protect your back by squeezing your glutes.
If you're down here on the floor with Josh and I, look straight down at the mat. Protect your neck.
Next exercise.
Press-ups.
Press up.
All right, so press-ups, you're gonna be down here on the floor, and then you're lifting to an explosive push-up and back down. You can also do it from your knees, or you can do it from the floor, from the wall. So you can do a push-up on the wall and push off, catch yourself back down. So you've got the wall, you've got the knees, and then you've got on your toes.
Whichever method you pick, the wall, your knees, or the floor, be explosive.
Big push. Big push. Nice. Squeeze your core. Try to be completely flat when you lift. Nice. Shake out those arms a little bit. We've got another one on our hands.
Plank walks, guys. So, same position, higher intensity. Be on my elbows, and then I just go up to my hands, okay? Right? Again from your knees, or again from standing. Take the same approach.
Or against the wall. So if you were on the wall before, go back to the wall now and do this. Hands to forearms. Modification on your knees. So our goal here is that you're really squeezing your core and everything's coming up in one piece and not all over the place.
Belly button to your spine. Real tight.
Alternate which hand is leading. Next one, we've got our bridges. You can either do this standing or on the floor. Bridges on the floor, so you're gonna lift up as high as you can go and back down. If you're standing, you're gonna push your hips way back and then push forward. Way back, push forward. Another modification that Josh is doing is that he's holding that bridge in a static position. So if you hold the bridge, it's a lot harder to keep it up. Or you can stay from the floor, standing, and back and forth with your hips.
Squeeze those glutes.
So from standing, big push back, big squeeze forward. Big push back, squeeze forward. Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Seconds left. Nice. Inchworms. So this is where you walk out into a plank here. I'm gonna walk out, and then I'm gonna walk all the way back to a standing position. Go. So a modification, if this is not an option for you, is to go squat pulses, stand. Squat pulses, stand. Squat pulses, stand. Nice. YTMs.
YTWs. This is a back exercise, right? You're going to make those letters a Y, a T, and a W with your arms. So you're going to bend over at your hips, straight back. Mandy will show you from the side. I'm going to make a Y by squeezing my shoulder blades together. Make a T with my arms squeeze together, and my thumbs are leading the way the entire time. And then reach behind me for my W. So thumbs out front, squeeze. Thumbs out to the side, squeeze. Thumbs behind me, squeeze.
And I know Josh is a little bit off frame. So Y from the side, T, and then flip your hands over, W. Now you're in. But we're maintaining our safe distance apart. There we go.
Nice job.
All right, back from the top, guys.
We're
going into tricep dips. So remember those modifications. The one from the floor is here, where you can either take it down and press up, or you can stay lifted the whole time. If you're at home and this is still too hard for you, find a chair and try to pick yourself up off the chair like that, or a couch. Or you can lift our hips up and make it really challenging for this last set here with tricep dips. You've got 10 seconds, no quitting. Don't quit on me. Push. Nice. Donkey kicks. You're gonna do those from the floor, or you're gonna do back kicks standing, okay? You pick back kick standing, or down here on the floor, where you're kicking your feet up and back down. Go. So what we're not doing is that I'm slamming my feet on the floor like that. That is not good for our knees. So no noise when your feet touch. Or kicking. Back kick, back kick. Even when I'm doing my back kicks, my chest is lifted. Kick with the heel of the foot. Nice. Swimmers. So you're either going to be standing here, opposite hand and foot, or you're going to be on the mat swimming here. You decide where you want to be.
I'm getting in my pool.
And let's swim. Go. Go. Arms and legs, arms and legs. Get me to the other side of that pool. Go, go. Should be breathing hard now.
Oh, yeah.
Swim, swim. Nice, you made it. We've got press-ups. Shake your arms out. You're either gonna go against the wall here and do explosive push-ups and catch yourself, or you're gonna do it from your knees or toes with us.
Knees or toes? Knees or toes?
Now,
Let's go!
All right, so you pick. So we're taking ourselves down flat, hands left, press up from the floor. So it's really explosive, and it helps with your push-ups. Or you're doing this from the wall with explosive movements from the wall. Big push, back down. Push.
Match your pushing with your breath as well. When you push off the wall, exhale. Next, plank walks. Plank walks. So just as before, elbows to your hands, swap your lead hand each time. You can do it from your
Plank
knees,
walks.
or you can do it from the wall.
Walls, knees, or toes.
Walls, knees, or toes. That's the theme.
Go.
Come on, guys.
So we're going down to our forearms, then I'm picking myself up. Alternate which hand is leading. Walk down, lift up. Nice job. Or I'm doing it from the wall. Very good. Nice use of modifications, guys. Really squeeze your core and try to prevent the rock from happening. Nice.
Hip thrusts, glute bridges.
So your modification for the bridges are to push your hips way back standing and press up. Modification for the floor, either up and down, or you can hold a static bridge. Ready? Let's do it. Push back, forward. Or you're with Josh, whose hips are lifted and staying lifted. The in-between is up and down with your bridges while on the floor. So pick your modification. Really squeeze your core.
Excellent, good job.
Breathe through it, guys. Try to make sure that your knees are flailing out. Squeeze them together. Next. Next one we have are the inchworms. So you're crawling out all the way into that plank position and then crawling forward. Or if that's not your speed, you're gonna stay in a squat pulse and stand. Squat pulse, stand, that's your modification. Or you're walking out for those inchworms. Walk all the way out.
Back core tight.
Stay with it.
Hands are right underneath your shoulders here.
Nice.
YTWs. Off the screen again. So I'll go from the side, Y's out in the front. Thumbs are leading the way for my T. Thumbs are leading the way for my W.
So hinge at the hip, chest down to the floor.
Back
Take a
flat.
Y.
Good.
Then make a T with your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades.
Good.
Flip your hands for the W. Push way back. So big squeeze of the shoulder blades here. You
Kick you out
should
of
feel
spot on the
this
floor.
in your back.
Yep. Perfect.
Hold it for a few seconds so you're making sure that you feel that muscle contraction.
Oh, yeah.
Big squeeze. Make sure that your gaze is right in front of you. These exercises are so nice, we do them twice. So remember the modification from the first go around, okay? We have 6-inch holds. Let's go ahead and get the position. Walls, knees, or toes. So you're gonna hold your feet off of the floor. You can put your hands underneath your bottom, and you're gonna hold your feet right above, hovering, or you can do one leg at a time if that's a little bit easier. Ready, set, go. 6-inch holds. Hold it, hold it. If getting down the floor is not an option for you, lift one leg in front of you just a few inches and hold it there. From the side, it looks like this. So you do have a standing modification here. Almost there. Windshield wipers. You can either bend your knees and go side to side. Try not to touch the floor when you go side to side, or you can go full leg extension all the way to each side. Or you're standing and you're gonna take it across and over. Cross and over. Okay, so you have your standing modification here. Try to get your arms out into a T with those windshield wipers. Now we're with Josh with a leg raise.
Leg raise and a toe touch. Right, Mandy, again, I'll show you the modified version. But first, in my leg raise, then I come up and touch my toes. Leg raise, toe touch.
If you're standing, you're gonna knee touch up. So I'm in a cross position, crossing my body here for that modification for those standing with me right now. If what Josh is doing is a little bit still too challenging, keep one leg bent, so I'm reaching up for one leg at a time. So those are my 2 modifications. Remember that for me, okay? Nice. Next one, we have a V-sit hold. For those that are standing right now, you can either do a plank hold against the wall, or you can find a chair and lift your legs up, okay? Go. So you're either staying here in a V-sit hold, or you're all the way up, or you're dropping your hands so it's just all you, all core. You can go back to a bend here if you need to. Open up your chest, squeeze, squeeze your belly. Keep breathing. Seconds left. Try to lift your hands up. Distract yourself. Hold it. Hold it. Nice. Next one we have are dolphins. Either knees or toes here. Dolphins, you're on your forearm. And I'm raising my hips up, and then I'm coming down to a plank position. Raise your hips down to a plank position. So stay on your forearms. Those standing right now can be here. Standing, you're right here. Reaching side to side, squeezing my core tight. Nice. Next one, our Russian twist. Show Russian twist for me, Josh.
So from a seated position, again, almost like that V-sit hold we just did. Really tight in the belly here, and we're just gonna rotate from side to side.
For those standing with me, you're gonna rotate side to side. Head is straight ahead with me, and my hands are just rotating to each of my sides. Look straight ahead though. Don't let your head go with it. I want your head straight at me. So a modification harder for Josh would be to lift his feet off of the floor for the Russian twist. That was a little mean. Nice. Next one are Josh's circle crunches.
Circle crunches. So got my feet off the ground, and we're gonna go from one side to the other. So right elbow across my body and all the way up, just like a circle.
Standing crunches for those standing with me. Nice and tall crunch, and then lift.
Nice job.
Crunch, then lift. So big inhale, exhale as you crunch forward and back down. Big exhale. Squeeze your core tight. Space between your chin and chest. Nice. Next one, we have our reverse crunches. So if you're standing with me, you're gonna be reaching for either your knee, your shin, or your toe. If you're doing a reverse crunch with me, you're just lifting your feet down and back up. Down, back up. To make it more challenging, try to not let your feet touch the floor at all. That's way harder. Almost there. All right, remember they're so nice, we do them twice. So last time through, we've got 8 exercises. We've got the 6-inch hold. 6-inch hold right here, hovering your feet above. Remember for those standing, you're lifting one foot a little bit in front of you and trying to hold it there. If you fall for those standing, switch your legs when you fall. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Halfway done. No quitting. Hold it there.
Come on, guys.
5, 4, 3. Nice. Next one we have are the windshield wipers. Remember, standing, you're going across your body, and up. Those on the floor with us, hands out into a T. Feet go side to side. To make it harder, legs extend all the way out. Woo. Next one.
Yeah, leg raise with a toe tap. I can't talk and exercise at the same time, as you can tell. Mandy's an expert. So again, bring my feet here and up here.
Modification here is I'm just reaching for one of the legs. Modification for those standing, you're just gonna touch and rotate. Touch and rotate. Kind of like in a march position, but when I'm coming down, big exhale. Stay with me. Big exhale. Crunch, crunch. Nice. V, sit, hold. This is where if you're at home standing, find a chair, or you can do a wall sit, okay? And you're holding the V-sit either here with your hands down. You can remove your hands. Let's go, pick it up. You can pick up your hands or do full extension with the V-sit here. Try to do a modification. Try to keep it going. Remember, another modification is 1 foot down. Or you're gonna do a wall sit if you don't have a chair or a couch available. 5 seconds. Stay. Nice, nice. 4 to go, guys. That's all we got. We have dolphins. So you're on your forearms, you're either knees or toes, and pushing through, and then back down. Big squeeze. Push, and then back forward. Push, back forward.
Good job, Mandy, come on.
We are so close. We are looking straight ahead, and I'm putting my hands down towards my side. If a harder modification is needed, you're with Josh. Go. Side to side, side to side. There we go. Too close to the end to quit. Push. Everyone's working hard. Relax. 2 more exercises, 1 more minute of a workout, and you are done. We've got circle crunches. Show me, Josh.
I'm going to the other side this time, so I'm going to the right side.
Nice. If you're with me, we're reaching forward, either to our knees, either to our shins, or we're going all the way down to our toes. Almost there. Knees, shins, or toes. We're doing the circle crunch with Josh. Good. Last one, reverse crunch. Show me, Josh. Good. So he's hovering his feet above the floor, or the modification is to touch your feet down, get a little break, and crunch up. All right? If you're with me standing, you're going side to side.